Hello Johnny, welcome to the weekday vlog on the 6th of September, and there are two main topics of conversation. Yesterday was my Reading College induction day, and today is the closure of a ride at Chessington that's been there for 26 years. Bubbleworks. So yes, the first topic of conversation was yesterday. Was my Reading College induction day, my first half day, I would say, or my first day at Reading College spent with a guy called Steve who's been in the media industry, and been a professional cameraman for years and years. I'm sure you've met him, Johnny, because he was most definitely there when you were there last year. And he basically talked us through health and safety stuff, how to set up a few things which I've forgotten. How to set up a few things. The tripod seems easy enough. Putting the SD card and batteries in camera seems fairly straightforward. Changing some settings on the camera will be quite interesting to do. He told us to be aware of cables, and if there was a little it's not good to actually stand on the cable as well, and about fire exits. And I may have forgotten where the media studies bit is. We were first introduced to the computer room, which you talked to me about on Facebook, the quiet computer room, where we were given our logins. And yeah, I still need to remember where the computer room is, where the actual media studies section is, where the library is, where I think I remember where the cafeteria is, and the meeting points, I remember where they are. Like the signs, with big signs with different subjects on, which is where we first met at 9:30. And you said the old media studies teacher left, and we were given this guy called Edward, or Ed, and he's from London, sort of talks like this, How we doing, Steve, on the old cables and the old health and safety stuff? The fire drills, we're going to do that a bit later on, you know what I'm saying? So he's sort of like that, quite Londoner mate. So he was alright. And yeah, just got to learn how everything sets up, remember where everything is. I've made 3 friends. One of them's called Kyle. They seem alright. From first impressions anyway, but I'm sure they'll be fine. They're in my class, obviously, so we're going to just see each other, as much as Sam and I did last year at Highdown, because we were in the same lesson together, ICT, with Blossom Lane and Steve-O. And we'll probably see each other more than Sam and I did last year, because we are probably going to be seeing each other, well, all of the time we're there, more or less. And I'm going to be given my timetable at a later date, maybe in a couple of days. I've been set this task, basically choose one area of the media industry you're interested in, either mise-en-scene, editing, sound, camera shots, whatever it might be, and use some examples of films. And you have to write 500 words, and I've done mine on editing, because of course I love editing, video editing, as shown here with this quality editing of this video. And I have written 494 words so far. I talked about in Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1. The editing was quite fast paced, adds to the tension, drama, fear. Johnny English, the first movie, which I know you absolutely love, Johnny. When he's told he's off the case, the editing slows down. It's sad, depressing. Then the rain suddenly kicks in as well, which adds depth to the sadness, you see. But I've just got to refresh my memory on some of the level 2 theory terms, oligopoly, terms like that. Technological convergence, all those terms I've just got to refresh, because at level 3 they expect you to know all of the theory stuff, because this is more technical. And you know how you start off by doing a music video? I think we're going to start off by doing a music video as well. But at the end, we're going to have to do some sort of interview thing, a massive project, which will sort of... Have you ever seen the One Show or a breakfast show? It's sort of an interview that's going to be similar to one scene on the One Show or BBC Breakfast or whatever. So yeah, that should be interesting. And then, rest in peace, Bubbleworks at Chessington. It's closing today for good. It's under new management from March of next year. Don't know why they couldn't have waited until like October to close it, because all theme parks, or most of them, close in October for, you know, that period. You know, because I don't think they're open October, November, December, January, you know, winter. And probably some of autumn as well. Rest in peace, Bubbleworks. That's going to go today. It's closing its doors today for the final time. And I've been on it probably 4 or 5 times. Here's a picture of a very, very young me on it now. Yeah. So I'm really sad it's gone. I was hoping to have a family day out or a day out with my mates at Chessington, but it's too late because it's closing down today. I don't know what time. It might be closed down right now. They might be closing it right now. It might still be open for another couple of hours. I doubt anyone's going to go on it today though. You never know. They might be like, oh, you're the last person to go on this, you know, on this ride. Yeah, a new ride will be put there soon, or in the next 6 months or something. The old family favourite is gone. And the day yesterday at Reading College, I think it went pretty decent. And I know my way there now. I walked back from there fine. I know I'm just still trying to get my head round, you know. I mean, I've made some new mates, but it's just, I think it would definitely take me a couple of weeks at least to fully settle in. I'm not a huge fan of change, but, you know, what can I do? Thanks for watching the vlog, Johnny, and I will see you for your movie review on Thursday. And if you're back on Thursday, I can't remember when you said you were back, but if you're back on Thursday or by Thursday, just, you know, let me know how that went.